What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Broadway Joel, the voice of Dominican boxing, and I just kind of wanted to go live, man. I feel like I need to go live more often. You know, a little Broadway after dark ain't never hurt nobody. Every now and then, I just go live late. You know what I'm saying? See who the night owls, who's staying up, and we don't necessarily got to talk boxing only. We could talk about everything tonight, man. We could talk boxing. We could talk life, investments. What my plans are for the future. Well, whatever you guys want to talk about, man. I'm definitely down. I just want to chop it up, man. I went live tomorrow. Tomorrow's actually a big day. I will be interviewing Frenzy Fortunato, who I've interviewed before. That'll be a Spanish interview, and I'm gonna interview Cristina Linadartu. She's the Dominican female boxer who's going to be fighting for undisputed against Alicia Baumgartner. She's actually the only woman to beat Baumgartner. So I'll be interviewing Cristina Linadartu tomorrow at 3 p.m. So for those of you that like female boxing, or even if you're not a big fan of women's boxing, but you want to support your Dominican, you know what I'm saying? Raf, what's going on, bro? Al, matter of fact, let me throw the link up, man. Anybody want to hop on, man? Broadway after dark, baby. But yeah, man. I'm interviewing Cristina Linadartu tomorrow at 3 p.m. It'll be in Spanish only. I'm not trying to do all that translating. And but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to her having the opportunity. She's beaten Baumgartner before. I don't see why she can't do it again. I actually never seen her fight because, again, I don't really follow women's boxing. I do follow Amanda's career. I do follow, if there's a big fight like Savannah Marshall versus what was her name? Clarissa Shields. Those I saw. Ow, de lo mío, que lo que.
Yo, what's going on, man? After dark, what's going on?
You already know, Broadway after dark, man. You know I had to go live, man. I was like, I don't know. Every now and then I do this. I don't do it all the time. So I'm like, let me just go live, see who's up, see who wants to talk. And we don't even got to keep it boxing, bro. Tonight, since it's after dark, we could talk about whatever. So if you
Nah, man, we keep it boxing, man. That's that's what I want to talk about, man. What's going on? What'd you think about tomorrow's fight, the Fimo and Taylor?
Man, I wish Teofimo had a little bit more to be like to get excited for, man. He just seems like not all the way up there, man. And Josh Taylor's a vicious, mean motherfucker, bro. Like,
yeah,
he has no mental issues, no distractions, no having to explain why he fucking said, "Oh, go keep the black fighters." He has none of it. He's just focusing on winning the fight. Teofimo's being asked about a bunch of shit, talk about he wants to kill people and explaining, and and then saying he wants to inspire kids and how he's been touching trees to be one with the earth. And it's like,
he's all over the place. Teofimo. Honestly, I like both fighters. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I followed Teofimo before he came into the scene, as a top contender for the 135-pound division.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I had a view like his father was a little delusional on how they see things.
Yeah.
But I think Teofimo, he's a great fighter. He's good. But Josh Taylor, man, I feel like Josh Taylor, he's hungry, man. He's coming back of a bad. I'll say a gifted win.
Yeah,
well, both.
I agree.
You can say both.
I agree.
You can say both. They both came out of a win that could have gone either way.
Yeah,
I see Taylor's a little hungrier, but let's see what happens.
Look, I'm picking Taylor just off of the strength of one. He's the bigger, taller guy. I feel like Teofimo, whatever his registered height is, he's not that tall. Because when he fought Sandor Martin, he was registered as an inch taller than Sandor, and Sandor was looking down on him.
So
he's Sandor's not that tall. Josh Taylor is very tall. He's like 5'10", 5'11".
He's 5'10". Yeah. Yeah,
No, he has that really nice pull kind of where he kind of pulls back and throws that
yeah,
overhand left. He just has a
that
lot of
left, yeah,
advantages. But what I will
yeah.
say, if and this is me playing devil's advocate, like you said, he didn't look good in his last fight. He is coming off a 16-month layoff. He did have two injuries, one to his foot, one to his hand. And and who knows how did he make the weight? Did he make the weight comfortable? I don't care how he looked, because a lot of times a motherfucker look fine, and then after the fight be like, man, you don't understand how hard it was to make the weight and this and that. So I don't know. I don't know.
But those excuses come after the fight, after the decision. That's
Yeah,
something about
true.
boxing where people, start throwing in, oh, I have the best camp, this and the third, but that's after they lose the fight.
But if those things come into play, and Teofimo, although mentally unstable, is still fighting his fight, he could fucking win, bro. He could fucking win. If
I
if
yeah, go
he's
ahead.
crazy enough to hone everything to not crazy enough, if he's has enough control to silence the noise on the outside and focus in on the fight. Carlos Montes, what's going on, brother?
Hey man, how y'all doing?
We doing good, man. What's up with your boy
Good over
Tio,
here.
man?
Hell yeah, bro. I just wanted to come on. I saw you went live. I was like, oh
Yo,
shit,
what's
this
up
is
with your
it.
phone, bro? Hey, you sound low and you breaking up. What's going on? Get off that cricket Wi-Fi, man.
This is the cookie Wi-Fi. Am I good now?
Nah, you sound mad low. All right, man. Hop back out and hop back in then. I don't know. I don't know what's up with your mic, bro. Uh, but yeah. What do you make? What do you make? Of the layoff that Josh Taylor's having. Do you think that is going to
I
affect him
mean,
at all?
I think it can affect him. It can't. I mean, it's been a long time. He probably got that Catterall, fight off his mind already. So it's been a long time, and I see that he's hungry, man. He's acting like a contender. Like he wants to beat Teofimo so bad, and just be. He's the man to be at 140 at the end of the day,
Yeah,
and I think
I'll say
He's
this.
out there to. He's out there to prove it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I'll say this. I'll say this. This dude fuck around and win. Let's just say Teofimo win. I'm not picking him. I'm picking Taylor by KO. Teofimo fuck around and win, bro. He low key is building himself a Hall of Fame resume. Like low
Definitely,
key, like you look
definitely.
at he beat
Yeah,
Comey by second round KO when
yeah,
Comey was the champion, then goes beats Loma. He's
exactly.
lineal, then moves
Yep,
up, takes the number one guy out. Like you
yep,
lineal in two divisions, and he's only
exactly,
25. Again, I'm
exactly.
not predicting that. Don't clip this and put it on Twitter or Instagram. Yo, Broadway predicting TO to win. No, I'm not. I'm predicting Taylor
Yeah.
versus TO. But
Honestly, from a boxing business standpoint, it makes more sense for Teal to win.
I
Just
agree.
looking at it from a business,
Josh
because then they
Taylor
got the
don't
fight
even
with Haney is gonna happen. I see it happening.
because Josh Taylor don't even move the needle in the UK. In the UK, they didn't
Yeah,
even show his undisputed fight. Like it was not even televised. So he doesn't
exactly.
even move the needle there, let alone here. So
Because he's from Scotland. If he was from England, I think it'll be different. But he's
yeah,
from
if he was from
Scotland.
London, like if he was
Yeah,
from London, like the city London, I think he would be a lot more popular. But he's from Scotland. He would
exactly.
be a big star in Scotland, but I don't know how big is Scotland or how much influence they have.
Yeah, yep. Definitely agree,
Carlos,
man.
what's your thought on the fight tomorrow?
Hey, first of all, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I've been a fan of Topimo for a while now. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie, like seeing some of his most recent shit, you guys were just talking about it. It's been hard as a fan, but I'm hoping he does win tomorrow. Do I think he's gonna win? Probably not. Josh Taylor, like he's really fucking good. His last fight, obviously, it was what it was. It was low key a robbery, but I'm hoping Tofimo wins, but bro, it's just hitting into this fight, all the bullshit that he's been like on, like with his dad. You've seen the interviews, you've seen how he's coming into the fight talking about like killing this dude and stuff like that. I don't know, bro. I just don't like where he's at right now. But if he's on his fucking game and it's like vintage Teofimo, like Loma, Comey. If that Teofimo shows up, bro, he's gonna fucking smoke Taylor. But I just don't see. I don't think we're gonna see that Teofimo Lopez.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know who I would pick. I mean, the thing is that since he lost to Cambosos, I haven't liked his last two performances. I ain't like how
me neither.
I didn't like how he looked against Sandor Martin.
He's just not the bigger guy when it comes to that weight class. He's just not the bigger. Taylor's the bigger guy. He's natural 140. He made the weight comfortable. It was 139.4, something like that. He made the weight comfortable.
Or whatever.
I don't remember. He looked like he made the weight easy. You know, he's comfortable. He's ready to go. He's ready to go.
And you gotta remember, T.O. got dropped. Some people say 2 times, definitely one.
He got dropped twice, bro.
And that's like
he got dropped twice from a southpaw. Now this is another southpaw. You get what I'm saying? Like, although Taylor's not a mover like that, and I don't think his right hook is as I don't know, as like pivoting.
No,
I don't know if that makes sense.
He has a good right hand. You could ask what's this guy's name or Baranchek? He dropped him with that right hand.
Yeah,
he has a good right hand. Taylor, he could box. He could box and he could brawl at the same time. You know,
he's really good. He's really good on the inside too, getting dirty, making it messy. So for Teofimo, his game plan probably should be to make it on the inside, but you facing a really good inside fighter, and I was like, all right, so make it an outside fight. Well, you're like 4 inches shorter than this guy, and like 4 inches shorter in reach, and it's like, I don't know how T.O. wins stylistically. I really don't. I do think he's explosive. Like when he leaps in with that left hook. T.O. is an explosive athlete. Like he is a real athlete, which is why I think he beat Lomachenko. You know, he is apart from his physical advantage. He also was an explosive guy. You know, I just don't see him that coming out of him. I really don't like how he's been looking mentally.
Just the way he got dropped twice by Sandor Martin. The fact, and Sandor Martin's like known as a weak puncher. It's kind of alarming, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
And he got dropped by Cambosos. Don't forget that.
Exactly, on the first round.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Overhand right.
I was at that fight.
I want Teofimo to win, bro, but fuck, I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, I think if Teofimo's gonna knock out Taylor, it has to be within the first 3 rounds. He has to catch Taylor cold. But other than that,
maybe
as the fight
rounds, but
as the fight progresses, I don't see him knocking out Taylor.
The only way I see T.O. winning is if Josh Taylor is compromised some way, meaning one of those 2 injuries that he had during his long layoff flares up. He had trouble making the weight, and then maybe that plays into the effect in the fight, or the layoff. He's not quite able to get off. He's not quite able to be as smooth, and his timing is a little bit off because he's been off 16 months. If none of those play into factor, then I think there's no way he can win. There's no way. I just don't see it. I really don't. I think what's his name? Teofimo's a good fighter, but it's what you've done for me lately. Now, if he would have went out and blasted out Sandor Martin in 2 rounds, now you're giving me stuff to think about. Now you're making me think. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like this guy's the number 140. Number 1 guy. He beat Regis. He beat Jose Ramirez. He had all the belts.
Exactly.
So
a lot of people saying, I've seen videos on YouTube like, oh, does Taylor have the dog in him? I'm like, yo, these guys are casuals. Like this guy fought Regis. He fought Regis toe to toe. And I saw the fight 2 days ago. I saw the fight by myself, and he convincingly beat Regis.
His eye was swollen shut.
Yeah, but that was from a headbutt, though. That was mostly from a headbutt.
No. But what I'm saying is his eye was swollen shut for the people saying he don't got dog in him, and he kept fighting. So I don't know why a motherfucker would say that.
And past the 7th round, he just. I'm shocked how he didn't stop Regis. That 7th round in that fight. If you watch that 7th round, oh man. It was
Nah, man.
crazy.
He's a really really good fighter, and so even if Tio was mentally well, I still would pick Taylor, but I would be thinking a little bit more. But now with Tio, yo, y'all saw that press conference? Yo, this
Bro.
dude is gone, son. This dude is
Nah,
like, he's a
that
lost
interview.
cause.
You see the interview where he called his dad a bitch, like straight up?
Yeah, he's like, yo, handle it like a man. Stop being a bitch. I'm like,
Bro, that was so like, what the? I'm
I'll
surprised his dad didn't go
never talk to
like
my father like
across him,
that ever in life.
and just slap the shit out of him, bro.
Yo, Ricardo Amelco, que lo que, mi hermano? What's going on, bro? Yo, by the way, for those watching, Cash App and the Zelle running across the bottom of the screen, man. If you want to donate to the channel, definitely go support, man. If you got Cash App, $ Joel City. If you don't got Cash App, you can Zelle me, Broadway Joel at yahoo.com. Support the channel. But yeah, who got? Yeah, that's you, Montas, with the Dominican.
Yeah. I'm on a little party here, you know.
That's what's up. Nah, you good. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, this dude Teofimo, he's done, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised he quits, and then he grabs the mic and is like, I started thinking like, giving the life to the sport isn't the right thing. God wants me to accomplish more. Like, yeah, the fans.
Oh my God!
Love me. I love the game, and I love my son, and I want to see him grow up. I don't care about the people in the crowd. I could picture him quitting like sometime in the fight and saying, grabbing the mic and saying some dumb shit like that, and then fucking
Twitter would
Bob
go
Arum
crazy,
goes,
bro.
"All right, yo, bro, you're released. Get out of here."
Twitter would go crazy, by the way, if that shit happened.
Hey man.
Yeah, honestly, if he loses bad, he's definitely gonna get released by Top Rank. He stated that his last fight with Top Rank.
Yeah, honestly, I think Top Rank has a contract with him, but what I think is they're like, hey, listen, if he wins, we're gonna uphold the contract, and if he loses, we're gonna be like, yeah, you're a free agent. All right, go about your way, do your thing.
Especially after that low key racist comment he made. Yeah, he's definitely gone.
Ain't no low key.
Nah,
no low key
I've
racist
seen some
comment.
people say that it was racist. Some people were saying that it's not racist. So I wanted to get your opinion. Like, obviously, I don't want to just say straight up it was.
Yeah,
Speaking about that, what you think if it's a close fight? You think they'll give it to Teofimo or
Oh, they'll
screw
definitely
him
give it to
over?
Teofimo. It's in New York, bro. They're definitely gonna give it to Teofimo.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think they'll give it to Taylor.
I don't even want to think
They'll
like
give
that.
it to Taylor.
Well, I don't even want to think like that, because if you want to think business wise, then I say they will give it to to Tio. But if you want to know, like, I think Top Rank is tired of this motherfucker, so they probably like, you know what, rob this dude. Like, yo, give it to Taylor. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea which way, if it's a close fight, where it would go. But
I think there's gonna be some knockdowns in that fight.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna be one way though.
Yeah,
you think
it's crazy
Taylor's
because
gonna?
Broadway, you used to be a big fan of Teofimo too, bro, weren't you?
What was that?
I said it's crazy because, like, you were like at one point like a big fan
I
of
was a
Teofimo
big Tio fan, but
it's just hard, bro. Like, I
dumb
can't
shit
even blame
he's
you.
saying. I can't
It's just the
support
shit he's
that.
saying, bro. Yeah.
I can't. I bought a Teofimo shirt. Yo, I went to Lomachenko versus Richard Comey with a Teofimo shirt.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I went there and what's funny about that story? Let me tell you about that story. So I was rocking a Teofimo Lopez shirt. It said undisputed lightweight champion, and I know whatever the undisputed shit, but I bought it anyways. And I'm there, and like some big ass Russian or Ukrainian dude came up to me and was like, "Yo, what's up?" Shirt. But he kind of said it laughing. And I was like, "Nah, I'm a fan. Is that and the third?" And then like, yo, I got surrounded by like 4 or 5. I'm talking about Vladimir Klitschko size motherfuckers.
They're like, brother, take that shirt off.
I'm like, man, yo, I really thought I was gonna have to scrap because they literally surrounded me. I went to go get a drink. They surrounded me. And I was like, which was the smallest one? Because that's the one I'm gonna fight. I'm like, yo, none of them were under 250 and none of them were under 6'4". It was like 4 or 5 of them. They surrounded me.
Shit.
And I was like, damn, but they were like, nah, like kind of like joking. And I was like, all right. They were kind of like, take that shirt off, kind of like fucking around. But at first, the way they surrounded me, I was like, I'm gonna swing first because there's no way I'm winning this fight. There was no way I was good. I'm telling you right now, and I'm big myself. It was like 4 or 5 of these Vladimir Klitschko type size dudes. I was like, I'm losing. I'm gonna start swinging. But then they started joking, like, ha ha ha, you got a shirt on, blah blah blah. But he had just lost to Cambosos. He just lost to Cambosos. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I went and I got my drink and I fucking went back to my seat. But shit got real for like 5 seconds. I thought I was gonna have to fight my way out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. People be taking that shit too serious. I think something not like that happened. I thought something like that was gonna happen because I was wearing a Phoenix Suns jersey to an OKC stadium, and I just had so many fucking bad looks, like disgusting looks, and it didn't help that we lost that game as well. And like I had some dude like pointing, laughing in my face. I was like, all right, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, don't ever go to a Yankee game wearing a different jersey, especially if you're in them bleachings.
Nah, bro, it's funny though.
Yo, Al, you going to the fight tomorrow?
Nah. I was thinking about I'm gonna hold off. I'll watch it on TV.
Oh, that though, yeah. All right, cool.
Hey, Broadway, what's the
You
card?
going through? You going through?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up. For sure. Man. I'm gonna go see. Have fun, whatever. See who I meet. Michelle Rivera probably gonna be there. I was gonna link up with Jermaine and Michelle and all them, but I don't know if they're gonna go to the fight. I called Michelle today, and he hit me up. He was like,
Jermaine, isn't he fighting like?
Nah, he's not fighting no more. He missed weight. He missed weight by like 4 or 5 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. So they canceled his fight. But he came out with a statement saying, "Yo, that he hurt his back like 2-3 weeks before the fight, and like that prevented him from training as hard as he could, and that's why he missed weight."
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So
you gonna be live tomorrow?
I mean, I'm gonna be at the fight, so you saying,
I'm saying
like,
early tomorrow. No, I'm saying early.
Tomorrow, I got 2 interviews lined up. At 12, I'm gonna be interviewing Frenzy Fortunato.
Okay.
And at 3, I'm gonna be interviewing Cristina Linadalto.
Nice. Yeah. Yo, man. Hopefully she could win again.
She be the first Dominican undisputed.
Yep.
Yo, by the way, matter of fact, yeah, this Broadway at the dark. Y'all getting the exclusive. I was with Edwin De Los Santos today. He was up. I saw he was sparring at a gym, right? So they told me the time, but they told me kind of last minute. I rushed over there, but I got caught in traffic. I couldn't find parking. As soon as I walk in the gym, they hopping out the ring, and they were like, I was like, damn, he sparred. He's an undefeated 140-pound prospect named Kurt Scooby. They sparred, and but now everybody was telling me like, yo, like Edwin looked good. Everybody was telling me Edwin looked good, and he did his thing. I interviewed Joan Guzman. I interviewed Edwin De Los Santos. I got some video of Edwin hitting the bag, jump roping. I got an interview with Joan Guzman talking with Edwin and Joan's brother and Edwin's trainer. They're just having a conversation about the sparring match, and I'm there like,
nice.
So y'all gonna get some fire content. Like, all jokes aside, if I was just like a Broadway Joel subscriber, the type of content I'm gonna be dropping the next few days, y'all gonna be like, oh shit, this shit fire, exclusive shit, behind the scenes, shit you're not gonna get nowhere else, because nobody really covering De Los Santos like that. Yeah, I got Edwin De Los Santos got some power hands.
Yeah, he got some power.
Bro,
I say from the Dominicans. Yeah.
Bro, boom, boom, boom. And I'm thinking like, whatever, like, is he in a puncher bag? Like 4 or 5 guys hit that same puncher bag after him, and it was not sounding like that. I was like, yo, that power is serious. I'm excited to see his fight, man. And you pulling up to the fight, Al?
I'm gonna be in DR, man.
Fuck that, nigga. Cancel that shit. Cancel that shit. You'll be able to see the fight out there?
Claro, they got the ESPN knockout shit. That shit's free, bro. Yo, don't fights like that. Yo, I remember I caught the Wilder and a Fury 2 in DR.
Yeah, but the
on
only thing
ESPN.
you know who else fights that day? Virgil Ortiz versus Stanionis. So I don't know which one ESPN Knockout gonna pick up.
True. Don't worry. I got there's other ways to watch fights and shit.
Yeah, you got to make sure you watch, son.
Lord, I'm gonna watch De Los Santos for sure.
Yo,
But
bro, I'm
I'm
excited.
definitely hype on that fight though. That Stanionis and Ortiz. That fight should have happened a few times. They got postponed twice.
Yeah, once because Stanionis had an appendicitis. The other one because this guy caught rhabdomyolysis.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, but you're gonna be able to watch the interview tomorrow with Christina Leonardo too at 3?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll be tuning into that because I'm high on her and I send you messages about her like, yo, you gotta talk to her, man. She's she representing.
Yeah. Not because I wasn't sure you're gonna be able to pull up to the live. I was
Sure. So I'm curious to her. Like she's like you're gonna interview her in Spanish, right?
Yeah, in Spanish.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Nah. I want to see if there's any questions specifically you wanted me to ask or some shit.
I'll figure something out. I'll ask you some questions. I was just curious about that the Maya fight. I know it's something with the physical. The fight couldn't go
Yeah,
through.
like she had like a bad brain scan or some shit, right? Or something like that. I could be wrong.
Something with the eye. No, it's something with her eye.
Honestly,
I don't know.
I all my interviews I do a deep dive research. I haven't done it. I'm gonna do that shit tomorrow morning. Well, maybe not the morning. I'm gonna do that shit tomorrow before and so I can have my notes so we could do a real nice interview.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me. I got 2 interviews I gotta do. Then I gotta edit some of these videos that I told you I was at the gym. I gotta do that. Next week is the Spence Crawford press conference. I'm gonna be there too.
When they coming to New York?
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there too. So I'm gonna be real busy. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of content in the next.
Well, what day they coming to New York though?
It's on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, the press conference. Wednesday, I think at 11.
Hey,
Where's
Broadway,
it?
what's it called?
What part of New York? Times Square or
Times Square? Yeah. What's up, Carlos?
Hey, I don't think I was in your live whenever you your last week. Who do you got in that fight, bro?
Spence Crawford?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a 50-50 fight. I honestly
Crawford by KO, TKO.
I'm starting to lean Crawford. Like I've always said Spence. Then the car accident happened, and I was like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Crawford now. And then he came back and he looked good against Danny Garcia. I was like, all right, I'm still with Spence. Then he had the eye surgery. I'm like, I don't know. Let's see. And then
Crawford got it, man.
Against Ugas. And I'm like, oh, okay, I got Spence. But then I don't know. He's coming off a year layoff. All those, injuries. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about like, is he having trouble making the weight? And I'm like, I don't know. Part of me wants to be stubborn and stay picking Spence, but
Crawford, man, telling you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to. Look, as of right, if you ask me today, what's my pick is Spence. But you ask me closer to the fight, don't be surprised if I flip flop. Don't be surprised I go, yo, I got Crawford.
I'm going Crawford because of like most of the shit he said. Because Spence is like nowadays he's super fucking inactive. Obviously, because like ever since the whole accident happened, it's like it makes sense. He's had injuries.
His speech, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
If he's drunk.
So I'm leaning Crawford by probably KO just because of how good of a. Don't even know. Spence is also really good, but I just see stuff in Crawford that's like, bro, this dude is like technically, defensively, how he picks shit up so fast. I got him by 10th or 11th round TKO.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think either gets a stoppage. I think whoever wins is a decision win. And as of right now, again, I got Spence. You ask me closer to the fight, I may switch to Crawford, but as of right now, I got Spence by decision. That's my pick.
All right, fair enough.
And let me break down why. So let's just say Spence is 100% healthy. He is the bigger fighter, and he's the better inside fighter. And the thing is about Crawford is
what makes you think he's the better inside fighter?
What was that?
What makes you think Spence is the better inside fighter?
I don't think I know. I know that for a fact. He's way better
I don't.
inside fighter.
I don't
Way
know,
better
man.
inside fighter.
I
But the
don't
thing is,
know,
if
man.
Crawford decides to box and dance and do all that shit, yo, if I know for a fact that's what Crawford's gonna do, he'll win that fight easy. Easy. He'll win that fight 8-4, 9-3. But the thing is with Crawford, he likes to prove he's a macho. He likes to bang, he likes to do this. And a lot of times it's like, yo, you're not gonna get away with that, giving up the first 4 or 5 rounds, and then all right, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get the knockout. It's like you give it the first 4 or 5 rounds. One,
Put it like
a lot
this.
more punishment against a Spence than you did fucking Sean Porter and Kell Brook.
What you
And
think? My
Yeah.
photo cut you off. What you think if Spence? Let's say they're brawling, right? Let's say if Spence fought the fight he fought against Sean Porter with Terrence Crawford, you think he's gonna win that fight?
Hold on 1 second. What was that? What was that?
All right. Let's say, for instance, right? Crawford likes to brawl sometimes, right? Let's say, for instance, if Spence he decides to fight the fight that he fought against Porter against Terrence Crawford. You think he'll beat Terrence Crawford?
I mean, the thing is, styles make fights, bro. Styles make fights, and also, I feel like yeah, styles make fights. I can't say, oh, if he came out like that, because Crawford's a southpaw and this guy's an orthodox. Porter's also more of a smothering type fighter. That's not Crawford's game, so I can't say, oh, if he comes out like that, well, he's not going to have that same game plan.
Here's my theory about the fight. I'm a Crawford fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like my top 3 fighters are Crawford, Loma, and Usyk.
Yeah, you about to get removed because I ain't hear not one Dominican on there, man. add a 4.
Oh yeah, you're not Adames.
All right, there you go. So that's your top 4. Don't come
No,
over here.
Adames. Listen.
Not one of them.
I was no. Exact. No. With Crawford, I'm a Crawford fan, but he was fighting Felix Diaz. I was rooting for Felix Diaz. At the end of the day, I'll be Dominican bias when it comes to boxing.
You're good at my book.
Yeah. So, anyways, right? Let's say, for instance, they brawling. I just feel like Crawford got that one punch knockout, that one punch power to change the game.
No, he don't.
Ever Spence? Yeah, see, I'm telling you.
Artist. That last fight, don't give me David Avenesian.
No. But at 147, all his fights have not gotten to distance.
No, but you saying he's a one-punch knockout artist. No, he's not.
He could. I'm not saying. You're not saying he's a one-punch knockout artist, but he could change the composure of the fight. Well, you know, he got that one punch that could change the whole.
Oh, I see.
He could change the fight. You know what I'm saying? He's a game changer.
I mean,
he might not knock you out, but he's gonna hurt you. And then if you don't recover, he's gonna knock you out.
That last knockout was crazy, by the way. That was like, god damn.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with them gloves though. Them gloves was ripping up and shit. I don't know. That was weird. But yeah. I agree. Crawford is a and listen.
And then the reason why I say that I don't know if Spence is a better inside fighter is because the thing with Crawford is he's strong. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. You know when he convinced me that he's very strong on the inside? When he fought Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn is a big dude. He met not only that. I don't care about the level of competition, but the way he just manhandled Jeff Horn on the inside was like, yo, like this guy's fucking. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, and he's very strong. Thing against Porter. He did the same thing against Porter where when they were wrestling and he fucking grabbed him at one point and threw him all the way over to the
That's
other
the wrestling
side of the
background. Ring. Exactly. That's the wrestling background.
No. So, he's strong. He's strong.
Spence is the bigger dude. I don't know if he's stronger than Crawford.
I've seen him deadlift like I think it was 315 or some shit. I can't even deadlift 315. It was something along the line. Crawford's a strong motherfucker. You don't gotta convince me about that. I'm just saying on the inside. You know, Spence is really good at using kind of like his forearm to frame where he wants to put you. He's very good at going to the body, breaking you down. He's very good at smothering you, but working while he's on the inside. I think he's a lot more dynamic on the inside than Crawford is. Now, on the outside, boxing and moving and grooving, like I said, if Crawford comes out and decides, yo, I'm going to outbox this motherfucker, yo, bro, I would not even hesitate and pick Crawford. I would be like, yo, Crawford's going to win the fight. But Crawford's the type, You hit him 3, 4, 5 times, he gets angry. He wants to fight with you. He wants to exchange with you. And you can get away with that with Kell Brook and Sean Porter, but you're not going to get away with that with Errol.
Spence. Yeah.
That's my point. And also, he gives up rounds, man. He gives up a lot of rounds.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to say. Like, let's say, for instance, if Crawford starts late, he's not gonna win. He's gonna beat Spence. If he starts late, he's not gonna win. He has to start early, get that respect from Spence, because Spence, he's a pressure fighter, you know.
Nah, for sure. Ricardo, what's going on, bro? Ricardo, you gotta unmute. Oh, I don't know. He left. Yeah, nah. Listen, man, that's gonna be a good fight, man. One thing, bringing it back to the Dominican conversation, yo, I'm tight, man. Elvis Rodriguez was supposed to be on that undercard fighting Sergey Lipinets, and all of a sudden they take that opponent away from him. There's rumors that Subriel Matias is now gonna fight Sergey Lipinets. That's a bit annoying. That's
whack.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Subriel Matias. I mean, don't get me wrong, that fight's a banger. Subriel Matias versus Sergey Lipinets is a banger, but damn, you take an Elvis opponent and you kicking him off the undercard too. That's a bit annoying, man. I haven't been liking how PBC been moving Elvis, to be honest with you. I haven't been a big fan of how they've been treating him. Like he only fought once last year. And then this year they give him Adorno, and it's kind of like he could have got like a more respectable opponent where he would have got oh, you beat that guy, all right, that moves you up kind of like in the ranks in people's minds. Like him beating Adorno did nothing for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So I haven't been liking how they've been moving him out there. Like especially how different it was on ESPN. On ESPN, he was getting busy.
Top rank was taking care of him. He just lost that one time,
bro. Not only that, Elvis was like, to me right now, he's the most promotable out of all the Dominicans. Whether you think he's the best or not, he's definitely the most promotable. Like he a pretty boy, knocks motherfuckers out. He got that guitar shit. Yo, you don't know how many. And when he did the guitar shit, I'm like, oh, whatever, that's cool, whatever. Yo, you don't know how many people have told me, yo, when I saw him do the guitar, I became a fan. Yo, mad people have told me that. I'm like, really? Like, it seems so simple to me. Like, oh, the air guitar. But people love the air guitar. People love his People love the way he looked. Yo, I have female fans on Twitter that hit me up like, yo, when is Elvis fighting? Blah, 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 blah. Yo, literally, I posted his post-fight interview. When he fought Adorno, when I went to his hotel room and I interviewed him there, some girl commented, yo, he's fine as fuck. Whatever. Like, the girls love him. He's knocking people out. He's trained by Freddie Roach. Like, I figure, like, that's the dude you should be promoting. Give him that Rayo treatment. How y'all were treating Rayo? Give Elvis that treatment. But for whatever reason, they don't seem to value him that much.
Thanks.
Man, y'all don't value my statements either. What's up, man?
No. I said that's true. Elvis, like I've seen some of his fights because obviously he promoted him and shit, and he's a very good fighter. He fights at 140.
Yeah, 140.
Yeah, 140.
I would say he's still a prospect, so I think he should keep getting some of these like.
Nah, fuck a prospect, man. They need to throw him
contender. Yeah,
ranked.
All right,
he's a contender. I think he should fight. Honestly, man, he should get that rematch with the Sims.
Yeah, but the thing is, Sims doesn't want the fight. Not that he's ducking. Please don't. Like, me and Sims, we got a good
relationship. Sims, he's trying to look for that belt.
He says, yo, the fight don't make sense for me. I don't want to fight that guy.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Yeah, that's what Sims says. And honestly, from his perspective, I
understand. Exactly. Yeah, no, definitely.
Sense. You know who I want to see him fight since they took away the Lipinets fight away from him? I want to see him fight Jeremias Ponce.
That'll be a good fight.
You know what I'm saying? That guy, he's ranked number 6 in the IBF. Elvis is ranked number 10 in the IBF. So you beat him, you moving up. Also, now you got a common opponent with Subriel Matias. If they want to make that title shot down the line, let's just say Elvis stops him sooner. You can be like, yo, I stopped. You could talk your shit like, yo, I stopped him
Yeah,
earlier.
you could brag. Yeah.
Or whatever, or whatever, whatever. But my point is, you could get a gauge as to where your level is. Also, Ponce is somebody who's gonna make the fight. He gonna come to fight. He not gonna come and dance and move and kind of like how Adorno was doing. Adorno was trying to counterpunch. Yo, Ponce gonna try to get an inside and trade with you. And to me, that plays into Elvis's hand.
Yeah, that'll be a good fight. Definitely be a good fight. Monza versus Rodriguez. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yo, but I'm really hoping that since they already took away the fight from him, I'm really hoping they do make that Subriel Matias Sergey Lipinets. Yo, that fight's gonna be a war. That fight's gonna be a fucking vicious war.
Matias wins in the late rounds.
I agree, but I still want to see it. Ricardo, what's good, bro?
My bad, man. I've been trying to troubleshoot this whole time. My bad.
All right, don't let it happen again. All right, brother?
Yeah. My fault.
What's good, man? What you want to talk about?
Nah, man. I mean, I've been listening to you, gentlemen, and shit. I appreciate boxing every other day, man, because I understand how much more people are in love with boxing, and me and you, we're longtime friends, have been talking about how boxing has been dying, and no, we need to spark it up. But there's a lot of people out there that love the art of boxing. So, it's not about me, it's not about us, it's about the fact that boxing is always gonna be alive. So
that's a fact, man. You can't kill if boxing is not dead by now by what the fucking promoters and networks and sanctioning bodies has done to it. It ain't never dying, man. Now we got to be realistic with the sport. It's definitely not a major sport anymore. That we have to get through our heads as hard.
Yeah, here in the U.S. it's not a big sport.
Yeah, bro. It like see how I could talk to Al, I could talk to Carlos and be like, yo, a catch weight, a purse bid, you guys I don't have to lineal, undisputed. You guys know what that terms mean.
Yeah, that's like basic stuff to us.
In the street, like you just walking down the street and be like, yo, who's the lineal middleweight champion? Who's the lineal, 145, 147 pounds? I mean, I just mentioned two fucking divisions that don't have lineal champions, but you know what I mean? Like, they won't even know what lineal means. They were like, what is that?
Exactly.
But it's channels. That's why YouTube has been holding down boxing. People like to shit on YouTubers. Oh, you're just a YouTuber or this or that. And it's like, yo, we the ones holding boxing up. We the ones making the content and getting you the guys the exclusives. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are definitely filling a gap that's been missing. And I'll speak for myself as well. There's a lot of times people are curious, like, yo, what's going on with De Los Santos? What's going on with it? You come on my channel, you're gonna get the answers. Where if YouTube wasn't there, you just would have to stay fucking wondering. So this channel with that, and I also open up the phone lines for now you guys to not only talk with me like how you guys doing now, but you guys could talk to the fighters directly.
Hell yeah.
Yup.
There was something that I wanted to say. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good, man?
Okay. You've been doing so much for just boxing in general. But man, the mainstream they've been going on after as far as Dominican boxing, man. We spoke about this when we were like 15 years old. We were like, hey man, what about this? What about that? What about these fighters? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you are pointing everybody out that you knew was gonna come out, and you're just hitting it right on target, and you're just saying, what about this? What about that? I'm like, I don't know. All I know is about Mexican fighters, Then, obviously I've always been biased about that, but you've been striking dead on and on the heart of it. And you were saying, what about my people? That's very respectful. And there's something to say about that. Like,
I'll be honest with you, they've been doing their job in the ring. To be honest with you, that's why I'm talking about them. That's how I became the voice of Dominican boxing, because they've been doing their job in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So Like back when we were 15, 16, I really couldn't talk my shit. Only Joan Guzman was the only good one. Now I could go on any Twitter space. I could go on Instagram. I could go open up my live here on YouTube, and I could talk with my chest high. I could be like, yeah, like yo, we got Hector Luis Garcia, man. Yeah, he
Bro,
just
I
lost.
got
You
videos
look
when
at
he
his
was
resume
saying,
at 130. He got the 2 best wins. Like he got a better resume than all the champions there. Better resume than Oshaki Forza, better resume than Joe Cordina, and better resume than Emmanuel Navarrete at 130. Just based off those 2 top 5 wins he got. And if he beats Lamont Roach, that'll be another top 10 win. So then Carlos Adames, I honestly believe he's the best 160. Now, has he beaten the fighters to prove it? No, but I genuinely think that he is the best 160.
Especially
And
since
look at
Charlo don't want to
come
fight
up.
his
De Los
ass.
Santos. De Los Santos is the fucking boogeyman at 135. Like, yo, we working with something. We working with something. And I'm here to cover it.
as you should.
Yeah. You got a favorite Dominican, Ricardo?
You know me, I got my favorite Dominicans all day, every day.
No, I'm saying what currently. What's your favorite Dominican boxer
Right now, honestly, besides you interviewing
not a
everybody
boxer.
else,
I'm not a
no,
boxer.
I do not. I'll speak honestly.
You're about to get removed, bro. You better think of
Oh,
somebody.
absolutely. But hey, listen, I bought some merchandise. So
Now you did buy a Dominican boxing shirt, and you're not even Dominican. So shout out to you, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I gotta buy
you know
mine,
why?
bro.
Because I was born and I was raised with Dominican people, and I was right there, and I felt the same pain, and we all felt the same pain. So what I'm trying to get at is like, absolutely, tomorrow I've been hitting the gym. 10 pounds lost. I've been going at it and jump roping. I've been doing everything that I can to get back into boxing. And I remember your brother, and shit, I'm going back at it, brother.
Yeah, man.
And
Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you.
no. Shout out to you. You hitting up with your channel, and I've been telling everybody about you. And they were like,
appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. Yo, Carlos, let me ask you a question. Who's your favorite Dominican boxer currently?
Bro, it's probably Carlos Adames. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just because we share our first name. No, I'm just playing. Nah, he's just a fucking beast, bro. And I want to see him fuck up Charlo so bad because I dislike that dude, bro. But he don't want to fight his ass. He's a fucking duck.
Charlo not taking that fight.
Charlo fighting Canelo, man. I heard Charlo fighting Canelo.
I think Charlo's gonna fight Canelo. I agree with you, Al.
Yeah.
I think
Canelo's gonna fuck him
There's
up.
some rumors there, man.
Yeah. Yo, L Dub Boxing. Shout out to my man Bug, L Dub Boxing. If y'all want to know about the rankings, the IBF, WBA, WBO, WBC rankings, yo, this dude be breaking it down to science. Who's gonna fight next? He be like, yo, it looks like
so you don't think that Benavidez and Canelo's gonna happen?
Nah, I think Canelo's fighting Charlo or Berlanga next.
Hey, I saw something.
Don't kill the messenger.
My bad. I saw something about Benavidez and Morel for October, bro.
I saw that too, but
what y'all think?
We'll see. I love that fight,
that's a good fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I low key, I like Benavidez, and he's one of my favorite fighters. But bro, that's a dangerous fucking fight.
I think listen. I'm thinking I may favor Morel, man. Morel is very athletic, powerful. Yo, he is big as shit.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's big as fuck.
No, like I know he looks big on TV. I met him in person. I shook his hand. Like, and he came, like, I just went to shake his hand, and he kind of came in and did the whole like half hug thing.
Yeah.
He's strong, he big as shit.
Yeah.
And again, I'm big too. So, for me to say that about somebody else, that lets you know
Joe,
how big
you're only
this
5'9",
is.
so stop it.
What?
I say you only 5'9", so stop it.
Stop.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, man.
Nah. Nah, yo, this dude Morel is big as shit, bro. I'm like, yo, this dude's huge. Like for 168, I don't know how he makes that weight. I know I've never met Benavidez, but I've heard he's a big guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just like Morrell. He has beaten nobody for me to say he beats Benavidez, but just off the styles, I don't know. I feel like I favor Morrell in that fight.
When I
And
saw his
again,
last,
I have no evidence. This
Yeah.
Benavidez just beat Plant, a really good fighter. But Morrell, I don't know. I really like him. He's
After his last fight, I was like,
great footwork.
yeah,
You know, a Cuban Olympic background. Well, I don't know if he was Olympian, but Cuban background, Cuban boxing background. And I like him a lot. I like him a lot. And either way, no matter who wins that fight, I want to see that fight. That's a fight I literally go fucking turn the TV on and just relax and watch the fight. I'm not even rooting for nobody. I just let the best man win.
nah, bro. After Morrell's last knockout, I was like, fucking
Yeah, that was
hell,
nasty.
this dude is.
I can guarantee you one thing from that fight: David's gonna win, regardless.
So? I hope so, bro. I'm a Benavidez fan, so I hope he can win that fight.
Bro, they're both named David.
Literally.
But honestly, I would if Canelo does not fight Benavidez, I would consider that a dub. I would consider that.
Yeah, he's ducking. He's
50
ducking
million.
Benavidez.
Yo, and
Facts.
I'm a Canelo fan, but bro, that's the fight that makes sense. He's your WBC mandatory. That's the biggest money fight. Like out of all the fights, that's the one you can make the most money with. He's clearly the number 2 guy in your division, the number 1 guy in your division. Since you're being the champion, he's the number 1 contender. He just beat a common opponent with you. That's a duck, man. And listen, again, I'm a Canelo fan.
Yeah.
So, but if you fuck around and fight Berlanga, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Very disappointed. Well, and I also heard a rumor that he may be fighting Badu Jack.
That's so
cruiserweight.
stupid, bro.
I'm
That's
like,
a
yo,
dumb
nobody
fucking
wants to
fight.
see that shit.
Nobody wants to
Yes,
see that,
it's
bro.
a fucking accomplishment, but that's not something the fans are like, yo, I want to see Badu Jack versus Canelo. You go fuck around and end up losing to Badu Jack because of the size difference when you could have fought somebody your size in Benavidez and got more money and more credit for the win.
We all know that he's gonna lose against Benavidez. You saw Benavidez against Caleb Plant, and we all know that Caleb Plant was trying with Canelo. So Benavidez,
I don't know. I think Benavidez would have got the stoppage earlier. Well, he didn't get the stoppage at all. I think he would have got the stoppage earlier than Canelo had the referee not done a horrific job breaking him up, warnings unnecessarily, doing all types of weird shit, giving Caleb Plant mad breaks, letting him hold. I thought the refereeing was absolutely abysmal in that fight. And if the ref would have allowed the fight for them to fight in the inside and let Benavidez do what he was trying to do, I think he would have stopped them in the 8th or 9th. The way that fight was going.
Yeah,
I thought fucking what's his name? Caleb Plant won the first like 5 rounds. Then after that, Benavidez was putting him on and put it on him, but the referee wasn't letting Benavidez do his thing, man. He wasn't.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. After like the first 4 rounds, I was like, fuck, bro, fuck. He might actually lose this. But then he started fucking this dude up, and like it was so frustrating for me to watch because I was like, knock him out. But then Plant was just holding on. So I was like, fuck, bro.
also Benavidez is like bigger than a 185 pounder. Like he lost weight. Like he's heavy, so he's gonna have that heavy punch. So no matter what, he has that.
Watch Canelo rehydrate, close him like.
Bro,
That's true too. But I mean, Benavidez he's stronger. He's heavy. He's taller.
I'll be honest with you.
Heavier.
I don't know why Canelo. I'm not gonna say ducking because he hasn't. It's still not 100% that he's not gonna fight him. I don't know why he hasn't fought him because I think he beats Benavidez. I think Benavidez leaves openings for Canelo to counter, and he's a volume puncher. But Canelo's such a sharp shooter in between those punches and a great combination puncher. I think he stops. I mean, the only thing I
don't think so. Man.
I think so. What I will say is,
I don't think Canelo's at his best of his game right now, man. To be honest,
I was just getting to that. I will say I don't know how much he got left in the tank, but the Canelo that fought, let's say Billy Joe Saunders, Caleb Plant, that dude stops Benavidez. And I would have put money up on that. Now I just don't know how much he got left.
I think he will slip a lot of those punches that Benavidez is gonna throw because he's longer. He's gonna block all those uppercuts, and I think he's gonna hit all those ribs, and I think he's gonna get him. That's my opinion.
No, I just think Benavidez leaves a lot of openings both to the body and for counters. And you know, my like Canelo punches hard, man. Canelo lands punches, has broken bones before, has knocked people out cold before. I think he will break down Benavidez and then end up probably getting a referee stoppage. You know, that's the way I see it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just in general, that's a good fight that everybody wants to see, regardless of who you think wins, Benavidez, Canelo. That's just a fight that that's
why I'm saying, yo, Canelo.
Bro.
That's why I'm saying Canelo gotta take that fight. Yo, that's the biggest money fight right now. There's no
I don't know
other
why,
fight
bro.
that's
That's
money.
weird. Yeah.
Like if it's about the money, okay, then that's the guy.
But that doesn't even make sense because Canelo has money, bro. Like, what else? What more does he want, bro? Like, you know
all right. So if it's not about the money, it's about the legacy. All right, he's the number one contender.
Yeah,
and he's your mandatory on top of that.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Number one contender. You're mandatory. Biggest money in your division. Promotable. That's the biggest fight, bro. That's the biggest fight. And you a free agent, so you could go to Showtime. That's not a barrier. Yo, I don't understand. I really don't understand why that's not the next fight. Again, I'm not quite giving up hope yet because a lot of times, Canelo might turn down a deal just to be like, so they could come back like, yo, my bad. What about this deal? And it's, $5 more million. So I don't know. Neither has announced a fight for me to like really bash either one of them. But Samson came on my channel and said, yo, we made him an offer. And we called several times. We text and WhatsApp the offer to his trainer / manager, Eddie Reynoso. So I don't know what's in the contract. I don't know, but it seems like this side is ready and willing to make that fight, and you don't seem ready. I don't know. Listen. If Canelo ends up fighting Berlanga, y'all may see me fucking blow a blood vessel in my head.
Bro, Berlanga. Oh, that's gonna be a new era. Fucking
Berlanga. He might get knocked out in his next fight. He might lose.
I think he fights the same day as Carlos Adames. So I won't be watching. I'm gonna be in Minnesota.
Bro, if
Al, you coming to Minnesota with me?
I goes at it.
Pa Minnesota. Bueno, but hold on.
York, but come on, man.
Yeah, man. Listen,
yeah, that'd be whack as fuck.
Yeah, Berlanga will fucking get knocked viciously out. Viciously.
I don't know.
Yeah, he gonna lose. Watch him lose his next fight. He trash, man. That guy, not for nothing. He trash.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but he trash.
When he was knocking everybody in the first round, I'm like, shit. Like, okay, like this dude from Brooklyn, pretty boy, Puerto Rican cat, got backing from Fat Joe and other rappers, Tracy Morgan. I'm like, okay, like all right, let's see. And then
he's like dropped on his ass.
Yeah, I feel like everything happened too fast for him.
Yeah,
the fame got to him too fast.
He's been switching trainers a lot. This is like his third or fourth trainer change. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like sometimes it's better off. I'm not against trainer changes, but you change your trainer and you have 3-4 fights with them to build the chemistry. And then if whatever after 3-4 fights it doesn't work out, then you switch. But you can't keep switching. Like you're not gonna build a fucking rapport with a trainer like that. But yeah. But all right, man. It's 1:30 in the morning, man. This has been a fun one. I'm about to end it right now. Unless y'all got anything y'all want to get off your chest before I end it.
No, I'm looking forward for tomorrow's fight.
Facts.
I think Lopez might get knocked out, man.
All right, man. Also, tomorrow at 12, I will be interviewing Frenzy Fortunato. It's in Spanish, so sorry for my non-Spanish speaking followers. And then at 3 p.m., I'm going to be interviewing Cristina Linadaltu, which is also in Spanish. So for my English speaking people, but for my English speaking people who watching, after the interview, there's you can put translated captions on the video. So if you want to see the interview, just DM me, whether it be on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll send you a link to how to put English subtitles on a video that's in Spanish. I'll send you if you don't know how to quite do it. But yeah, man, definitely hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. If y'all want to support the channel, go to BroadwayJoel.com, buy a Dominican boxing shirt, or cash at me, $Joel City, or Zell me, BroadwayJoel@yahoo.com. All right, man. Till next time, guys.
Stay safe.
Peace.
Yo, go ahead.